Hi everyone! Have you ever tried to change file permissions using the chmod command on Unix or Linux, only to be met with the dreaded no such file or directory error? It's incredibly frustrating, especially when you are absolutely certain the file is right there. Today, we are going to dive into why this happens and how to fix it. This common problem often has simple, yet sometimes overlooked, solutions. You see, chmod is very precise. When it says no such file or directory, it usually means it cannot locate the file based on the path you provided, even if the file truly exists somewhere else. Let's look at the main culprits. First, check for simple typos in the file name. A single wrong character, a missing letter, or even incorrect capitalization can cause this error. Linux file systems are case-sensitive. myfile.txt is different from myfile.txt. Always double-check your spelling. Second, verify your current working directory. Are you in the folder where the file actually resides? Use the pwd command to see your current location. Then, use ls to list files in that directory. If your file isn't listed, you are in the wrong place. You can either cd into the correct directory or provide the full absolute path to the file. Third, handle spaces and special characters in file names correctly. If your file name includes spaces, like mydocument.txt, you must enclose the entire name in quotes. For example, chmod 644 mydocument.txt. Without quotes, chmod will think my and document.txt are two separate arguments, leading to an error for the second part. Similarly, other special characters might need escaping with a backslash. Fourth, understand relative versus absolute paths. A relative path starts from your current directory, like folder/file.txt. An absolute path starts from the root directory, like /home/user/folder/file.txt. If you are using a relative path, ensure your current directory makes sense for that path. Using an absolute path is often safer if you are unsure of your current location. Fifth, and this is a subtle but very common issue, check permissions on parent directories. Even if you have permissions to modify the file itself, chmod needs to be able to traverse the path to reach it. This means you need execute x permission on all parent directories leading up to your file. For example, if your file is /home/user/documents/report.txt, you need execute permission on /home/home/user and /home/user/documents. If any of these parent directories lack execute permission for your user, the system cannot walk through them to find report.txt, resulting in no such file or directory. You can check parent directory permissions using ls/ld/path/to/parent. Finally, consider symbolic links. If you are trying to chmod a symbolic link, chmod typically operates on the target file that the link points to. If that target file does not exist, you will get the no such file or directory error. Use lsl to see where the symbolic link points and verify its target's existence. By systematically checking these points, you should be able to resolve the no such file or directory error when using chmod. It is usually one of these common reasons. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope this explanation helps you troubleshoot your chmod issues more effectively in the future. If you found this helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel for more useful tips and tutorials. We appreciate your support.